When your sink or bathtub is clogged and backing up with water, rather than reaching for harsh chemical drain cleaners, try reaching for your toilet plunger first. Place the plunger over the open drain and work it back and forth the same way you'd unclog a toilet. Within a few seconds, the clog will disappear, allowing your sink to drain normally, saving you time and money. An open cut or blemish is an invitation for infection, and if you don't have antibiotic ointments handy, you might be surprised by what you can use instead. Honey has antiseptic properties that fight all kinds of bacteria, so just drop a dab of honey over your wound, then cover it with something like a Band-Aid. The honey fights off infections and helps speed the healing process as well. If your trampoline is an eyesore and the uncovered springs are an accident just waiting to happen, why not fix both problems at once with some cheap pool noodles? Simply cut sections a little longer than the springs, then push them through the holes in the centers so they make a nice snug fit. Now hook the ends of the springs back onto the tramp and repeat the process with the others. If you alternate the colors, you'll end up with a custom pattern that'll give new life to your old tramp. Kids will think it's way more fun, and now your springs are padded and protected from the elements as well. When you're taking out the trash, a full garbage bag isn't a big deal if your trash bags have built-in handle ties. But what if you're trying to save money and using the cheaper variety? When they're full, there's hardly anything to work with, and tying them off seems nearly impossible, but it doesn't have to be. Just gather opposite sides at the top to form little handles, then spin the bag around 4 to 5 times. This will twist the handles to the point where they can be tied together easily, and now you can enjoy the convenience of handle-tie trash bags without having to pay for the more expensive brands. Before you go on vacation, try putting some leftover juice in the freezer until it freezes completely solid. This way it'll stay in place even with the bottle upside down. Now cut the top off another bottle and push the two together so they lock in place. Put the container back in the freezer with the frozen juice at the top, and now you've got a modest little device that'll help save you from food poisoning. When you get back from your trip, simply open the freezer and check to see if the juice is still at the top. If it is, then your power stayed on the entire time and your food is still safe to eat. But if the juice is at the bottom, that means the freezer lost power and everything thawed out long enough to start growing harmful food poisoning bacteria. Well, now you know 5 more tricks that'll help save you money and make your life a little easier. If you like this project, perhaps you like some of my others. Check them out at thekingofrandom.com.